Esther Wojcicki is on the house. Esther, how are you?
It's good to be here
It's great to...
on your show.
Thank you. You are in the show. Remember this show?
Oh, yeah, I do. That's pretty funny. I look like I'm getting ready to be an airline pilot.
Remember? 3 years
Yeah.
ago, you were here. Long
Yes,
time.
that's pretty exciting.
You look better. I look better.
Oh, that's my new headphone set.
Really? Better headphones. Better look.
It's better. It's much better.
We're improving with time.
Yes.
Esther, you were here last week. You've been in Mexico. I heard that you were on Mexicali. Tell me about it. How was that?
Well, I have never been to Mexicali before. This is my first time. And I was very impressed. I really liked Mexicali, and I really liked the people, especially the people. They were so interesting, so helpful, so warm, so friendly.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke at this conference, Eleva,
See?
basically to raise Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
I was very, very happy with the conference and with the people and with their energy to improve life in Mexico.
I love what you said there.
I do love Mexico. Yes, I adore it. I have a wonderful time every time I go. And so, of course, I love all the people there.
And we love you also. We love you very much.
Thank you, Jorge. It's mutual.
It's mutual. Esther, tell me about it. You've been traveling all over the world with one message, and that is to change the education for the 21st century. Change the education for the 21st century. You are the moonshot lady who spread this gospel around the world. Why? Why are you doing that with such a passion?
Well, first, I think education is the most important thing you can have to live a better life. And research shows that the educated people live longer and they live better. So if we can help everybody have education, they will all have better lives. That's number one.
Yes.
Number two, the way we learn today has changed dramatically. And that is because we live in the age of technology. We all have cell phones or computers. So you don't need to get a newspaper to find the news. Today you can go to your phone, find the news. You can also read books on your phone. You can listen to YouTube on your phone.
Yes.
You don't have to go to a special place to learn. It's all in your pocket. And the education system is not taking advantage of that. And I want to help teachers take advantage of that so that they can be more effective and work less and make school much more exciting for students. So that's my goal. And this is all based on my experience with my students in my program, which is called the Palo Alto High School Media Arts Program, which I founded. And that now has about 700 students taking all different kinds of media classes from
Palo Alto.
radio, right, in Palo Alto, California.
There it is.
They take newspaper, magazine, radio, television, website design, graphic design, podcasts, and anything that you can think of in media is what we're doing. And actually, it's what the students are doing. It's their ideas that get to be implemented. And so it's exciting for me to see them do things that they care about.
It's exciting to be in your school, and I see all the students happy and enjoying their time. They don't want to leave. They don't want to go home. You have to tell them, hey, go home. Leave the school.
It's time to go home.
It's time to go home.
Well, let's just think about why they like it.
Wow.
First, they're working on projects that they like, that they care about.
Yeah,
Secondly, they're working with their friends. I don't put them in groups. They get to be put in groups by themselves. They pick their own partners.
Of course.
And third, they're working on technology, which is really, everyone loves it today. I mean, everybody from, 1-year-olds to 85-year-old, everybody likes using cell phones. They all like watching something on their computer. They all like having iPads or
Of course.
tablets or whatever. I mean, there's nobody that doesn't seem to like it. I actually, let's put it this way, I haven't met anyone yet. I'm sure there's probably someone out there, but I don't know who they are.
You don't know who they are. It's a lot of
No,
people. I know.
I've never met them.
I know.
And so, you can give a phone to a child, a 2-year-old or 3-year-old. I'll tell you, they will love it. And my idea is to teach them how to use it intelligently. You can find interesting programs for small children.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't let them use it all the time, maybe an hour a day, but it's exciting for them to be part of the technology revolution.
And
Why should we stop it?
Exactly. And I see the way they love you and they trust you, probably because you trust in them and you love them back. But it's a great communion that I see you having with your students. It's the Woj Way. They call you Woj, right?
It's the Woj Way.
The
That's
Woj
right.
Way.
They call me Woj. It's the Woj Way. The Woj Way is basically to give students a lot of control of what they're doing in the classroom. That doesn't mean that I don't set the guidelines. I definitely set guidelines. I set expectations. I provide the equipment and the paper and things that they need to be able to do their projects, whatever it is, software. But within that framework, the students get to do their own project. So that's why we have so many magazines, because there's so many interests. There's a science magazine, a foreign affairs magazine.
Oh, they create the most beautiful
travel magazine.
Mm-hmm.
There's arts and entertainment. Whatever you're interested in, we have a magazine for it that you can join, and then you can express yourself. And if we don't have a magazine that meets your interests, we'll allow you to start one. And I think that's exciting for students to be able to do that.
Tell me about this. Tell me about this new project, Esther, for Moonshots in Education, the Woj Way. What is this? What exactly is this? Tell us a little bit.
So this is a way to learn real life skills, and these courses are uploaded and created by students for students.
Wow, courses uploaded by students for students.
For students,
wow.
Right. And, the students are smarter than they think they are, and smarter than the school gives them credit for. And so if there's something exciting that you want to teach people about, here's a platform for you to do it. And so this is called the Woj Way. And you can also do this on YouTube. YouTube has a way to do the same thing.
I heard about it. I heard YouTube
yes, the idea is to empower students to do things that they care about. I don't know, let's say you want to know how to build some kind of a special skateboard. You can do that online, and you can videotape it, and then you can post it. You can post it on the Woj Way, or you can post it on YouTube.
Learning.
My granddaughter Zoe, she loved making something called slime. I don't like slime, but she loves slime.
My nieces love slime.
That she likes the slime.
I know.
So she took videos of herself making slime.
Oh, sure, tutorials.
And then she posted them on YouTube. And then she advertised that she will sell her slime to anybody who wants it.
Wow, of
so
course.
She started a little business selling slime, and you can't believe it. People bought it. So she was 9 years old when she started doing this.
That sounds great. That's
so,
the way
the
kids think.
I'm not interested in buying slime, but there seem to be a lot of other people that are interested in it.
Of course.
So this gives people an opportunity to do many things.
It's a great era that we are living. It's probably the best era in life to be alive.
I just think, right, it's so exciting because there's so much you can do.
So much you can do.
You don't have to travel to do it. You can do it from your home, from your car, from your school, from your friend's house.
Of course.
You can learn anywhere. So this is the
Anytime.
era of learning anywhere. Open up your cell phone, log on to YouTube. You can have YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium has even more content.
It's amazing.
And the Woj Way has content. It's just a way for people to learn. There's a lot of courses online, university courses, that are available to anybody that wants to take them. But I actually think that when students try to teach students, it's even more exciting because, students, they do things in a special way because they're so creative.
Of course.
And I would like to encourage that. You learn when you do it. Everybody else learns from you.
Of course.
It's a great experience for everybody.
Your daughter, Susan Wojcicki, who is the CEO of YouTube, announced $20 million in creators who are producing educational videos like tutorials, courses, mocks, whatever. 20 million
$20 million
invested in that?
emphasis on YouTube educational videos.
Wow.
And that is because
What's the vision?
so many people are already using YouTube as an educational platform.
Sure.
And the $20 million is there to help that happen even more. Just yesterday, I went on YouTube to figure out how to change the filter on my refrigerator. And let me tell you, I figured it out because
Yes.
this guy made a video. Oh, thank you. I cannot tell you how appreciative I was. Because, without him, then you have to hire somebody. It takes forever for them to come and then costs a lot of money. This way I did it myself. It was so easy and it was fun.
The new way to learn in the digital era.
That's the new way to learn. So apparently there's 1 billion views per day of educational videos on YouTube. So the idea is to help even more people make videos and to make it clear to the whole world that making videos on YouTube for educational purposes is really a great thing to do.
It's calling YouTube Learning. It's here.
Yes,
It's
YouTube
starting.
Learning.
YouTube Learning. Wow. Great idea, Esther.
Well, I have to thank
Great idea.
all the YouTube people for coming up with this idea because honestly, they did a great job and I'm there to support them.
Thanks God your daughter is there with those ideas. Your influence too.
I'm very happy my daughter is there. My daughter is doing a great job and she really cares a lot about education. And, I'm glad that she and her team have created the YouTube Learning.
Your new book is coming. Tell us about it, please, because it's on Amazon. It will be in Amazon. You can.
It will be on Amazon. It'll be in all the bookstores. It will be pretty much everywhere online.
Everywhere.
It's called How to Raise Successful People.
How to raise successful
Simple
people.
Lessons for Radical Results. It doesn't take a lot to raise a successful human being, but you need to be aware of it. And so that's what I talk about in the book. And the lessons are for parents, how to parent, and for teachers, how to be more effective in the classroom, and then for business, how to be more effective in a business and treat your employees with trust and respect. That alone is really important for business because when you treat your employees well,
Of course.
your business does well.
The release will be May 7, right?
Yes, May 7,
May 7,
2019.
but you can buy it now. The pre-order,
Yeah.
you can pre-order
You
it on Amazon,
Yes,
hardcover, softcover, or Kindle.
right.
Wow, how to raise successful people. The daughter of Steve Jobs, Lisa Bernard Jobs, she just wrote a book, and she wrote about
Right.
you, how you
Right.
influence her.
My influence with Lisa is in the writing area, and the ability to believe in herself and to think. And she did an excellent job writing that book. It's about Steve Jobs and his relationship with her growing up. It's not very complimentary, but it's honest. And while he wasn't the best dad, she credits him with trying. He definitely tried to be a good dad. It's just sometimes people just don't know how.
I know.
And so she talks about her life with him, and at the end of the book, she forgives him for everything that he did that created problems for her. And I mean, I think that that's what people need to do in general. No one grows up with a perfect childhood. And if you carry the anger with you for years, it only hurts you.
Of course.
The person who carries the anger is the one that gets burned.
Of course.
And so Lisa is not carrying any anger. I think it was a good book for her to write.
Of course. And also, you are a mother of 3 really successful people. And
It
Janet.
starts with Susan. Susan's the oldest. She's the CEO of YouTube. Janet is the middle. She's a professor of pediatrics at UC, University of California, San Francisco Medical Center.
Of course.
And Anne is the founder and CEO of 23andMe. It's a personal genetics company. So
23andMe.
everybody wants to know, what did you do to your children?
Tell us the secret, Esther.
The secret's in the book.
The secret is on the book.
It would take me a few hours sitting here with you to tell you what I did. But
Okay.
in brief, it was empower them. And the answer is in the book, how to empower your children and how to make them happy people who feel like they can take a risk and do things that they care about. So that's my goal for everybody, for all children worldwide.
Okay, guys. How to raise successful people, simple lessons for radical results. Here it is. Read it.
Yes.
100 recommended. Esther, you're coming to Mexico again this month on Singularity University Summit, right? 7 and 8 of November, Puerto Vallarta. You are here too. Let me show you in the you don't see the screen? No?
I see the screen.
Okay.
I'm at the bottom because W is the last one, the last letters. There I am.
There you go.
Yes.
Here you are.
Yes. So I'm a speaker with a lot of other people that are very well known. And it's at Singularity University Summit. Those are great summits where we try to talk about ideas that are going to be, that are revolutionary, that are exponential. They help the world change and grow. So I'll be doing that in Puerto Vallarta. And then in Monterrey, Mexico in December, I'm going to be speaking at Monterrey Tech.
In
And I'll
Monterey
be
Tech.
talking about what Monterrey Tech and what the people in Monterey can do to make education better for students living in Monterrey.
En el
And,
Congreso Internacional de Innovación Educativa. Aquí está la página donde está Esther también. La vemos. Aquí está.
There I am.
There we go.
Yes.
Perfect. Wow, very busy, Esther. Wow.
I'm very busy. Yes, I as I told you, I love Mexico, so I'm trying to help. And yeah, I think that Mexican people are creative, they're smart, they have passion, they're great with music and art and culture and family, and they just need to change their education system a bit, and they will be really great in education. It will impact the country for the next century, for this century, 21st century. So that's my goal.
Couple of months ago, we were in, Luli and I were in Palo Alto, went to visit you, and I remember the talk that we had outside your school, and you told me, Jorge, I want to dedicate some years of my life to improve the quality of the education in Mexico. I want to invest in Mexico. And I ask you, why, Esther? Because I already travel all around the world. Money is not my problem anymore. I want to transcend in Mexico. I love your words. I love your words. And then you came to Mexicali, and then you're here. Wow. What is your vision for Mexico, Esther? What you wanted to happen here? What do you want to happen?
Mexico is a very wealthy country. You know, it has good natural resources. It's beautiful. And as I said, the people are very talented. I think that they don't realize how talented they are.
Mm-hmm.
And so my vision is for Mexico to be like one of the best countries for the 21st century. And I think they can be. They've got great weather, great resorts. I mean, it's a top destination for people who want to visit. And I think if people in Mexico can learn to work together collaboratively and get rid of some of the problems they have with competition and, corruption, I mean, Mexico can just be the best. And everybody that goes to Mexico as a tourist, they all have a great time, and that's why they come back. And so
that's right.
Let's make Mexico great for everybody, including all the Mexicans.
We need bridges of knowledge, bridges of collaboration, and not walls like your president or the President Trump wants. Just the wall and not the. They don't see how to develop Mexico, and we started with education.
I think that's right.
Yes.
Trump does not understand it at all.
No.
Building a wall, it just makes no sense whatsoever.
No.
Not only that, last week I was there in Mexicali and drove from San Diego to Mexicali on that road, and there's nothing there. There's no people there. There's no action. There's no one crawling over the border. I don't know what he's going to do with 5,000 troops there. Maybe they're going to get a suntan. I have no idea.
No, for the caravan. The caravan
I
think. I'm sorry.
The caravan hasn't arrived yet. The caravan is not going to be there like tomorrow. It takes time to walk. But eventually, they can't cross over the border there. They're all crossing over the border in Tijuana or Mexicali, all the road areas. And that's going to take a really, really long time.
Yes.
And I don't think those soldiers are going to be able to do anything to help them. These people are not going to charge and run across the border. I mean, they need help, and Mexico now is helping them a lot, and I think they need help. They're not leaving their country because they're happy. They're leaving their country because they need help, and it's important for us to help them and see what we can do to help them have a better life and to settle in places where it's going to make a difference. And I don't want to tell Americans what to do, but, for a long time, Mexico has been supplying some of the most important laborers in the United States that have been doing construction and doing work in people's homes and gardens and on the farms. My question is, who's going to pick all those fruits and vegetables without all those people who have immigrated from Mexico? I mean, we all need to work together. This is one planet. And, while people are saying we should go to Mars, I can think of who we should send to Mars first. I won't tell you who that is, but you can guess.
I know. I can guess. Esther, thank you. Thank you very much for loving my country. Thank you very much for loving humanity. Thank you very much for sharing all your knowledge and all your sensitivity to the world to make this place a better place. Thank you, Esther.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's really my pleasure to be here on your show and to talk to all your viewers in Mexico. So thank you.
Thank you.